So, welcome guys to another video. In this video I want to talk about how you guys could open up a round on Mirage by taking mid control. And I think this is a very good thing to do, for example, when you created a team and you just started playing together, because you can go into a loose style after you took mid control, and I think it's a lot easier to take mid control and then play a loose style than just playing loose style from the beginning of the round, which basically means you're trying to get kills in mid, you're trying to get kills on B, or you're trying to get kills on slope or apps. And I think when you open up the round with this mid take, you can put your players in much better positions to look for these kills than just being like here, top mid and B ups. So you can set up your players better to find those kills that you're looking for. So how a basic mid take should look like, in my opinion, or how it could look like. So you have one guy going A, two guys going upper mid, one guy going underpass, and one guy going B. The underpass guy is obviously going B at the beginning of the round. So what you want to have? You want to have a smoke here, maybe a Molotov here, and a smoke here. And some teams like to smoke off this as well, but it depends on how you want to do it. So what I would like to do is I want to have my A player throwing this smoke, or my B player throwing the smoke. If you have something in mind, like if you want to end up A, if you know that at the beginning of the round, it would be better to let your B guy throw the smoke, and if you want to end up B, you want to let your A guy throw the smoke, obviously. But most of the times, I would say most of the times let your B guy throw the smoke, actually, because when you're hitting B, most of the times you're not really using smokes, but when you're hitting A, most of the times you want to use smokes. And on top of this, and when your A guy throws the smoke, he's never gonna be able to get into positions like here without like taking the risk of dying. Obviously he can go apps, but when you go apps after you smoke, you need to be very careful. You need to check every single corner. You need to be very careful. So let's say your B guy is throwing the smoke, and then he can go B, and the A player can hold from here, or he can go apps. But the main goal for him is to get information and to stay alive. Staying alive is really important. So he's making sure that no one is pushing on A, and the B guy is making sure that no one is pushing on B side. So now you have two guys upper mid and one guy underpass. So the two guys upper mid, they come up here, and it's gonna be the smoke. Let me just quickly do it. So there's gonna be that smoke, and one of your guys can flash like this, or he can flash like this, or one of your guys can flash like this, obviously not like this, and the other guy can flash like this. What you're trying to do with these flashes is you're trying to stop a push from here. So you can throw these flashes, and then what you can do as well, you can throw a molly like this. And if you throw it that way, it burns this part and this part as well. The risk by doing it like that is the city can come here. And if you want to avoid that, you can just do it like this without running. Obviously there's going to be a smoke, but now he needs to move all the way through to get to position like here, and then he's gonna be really low HP. So just look at this window and do it like that. But then you need to be aware of this position right here. So this is something you can do, and then your two guys get upper mid. The smoke is gonna have a gap, but if you do it fast, there's no way someone can be here unless he's like Kenny S and he comes up here and has a top spawn, comes up here, and yeah, obviously I failed it, and does this jump like super fast, but most of the times no one will be here. So you can get behind the boxes, and then what you want to do is just throw a smoke like that, which perfectly smokes window. So during that time, the guys on B can take underground, and what they can do, the second player can flash for this guy, or he can flash for himself like the underground player, and then you wait for any aggression, and then when your teammates are getting into top mid, come up here, then you wait for the window smoke to fade because you don't want to die to someone like standing here. So you wait, okay, window guy, window smoked, and then you have two options. Either you could ask for a flash, so your teammates could flash maybe like this, which blinds connector, or you could throw it a little bit more towards the right like this, which is a little bit deeper, which is probably a little bit better, and then you can peek with it, or you just peek by yourself. So then you have two more options. You could go for straight peek like this, you need to aim a little bit higher, so like this, or you jiggle and try to figure out if someone is there, try to bait shots, so, and then you try to peek him. Or what you could do, you run through and aim like that, but I wouldn't recommend that. So that's the options you have, and then what you do, you check, okay, someone is here, and if no one is there, you smoke like this. So, and what you do immediately after that, because the smokes are not lasting forever, you check, you come up here, you check this, and you check this, and you maybe check this. So first I would tell you like check this and check this, and then just wait, like hold these positions, because while you're doing that, one of your top mid guys goes short, window is obviously smoked, comes short and clears this with you, like you're here and this guy's here, and you clear this together, and then one of your mid players, favorably one of your main ARPer, is coming top mid, and after he did the window smoke, or the other guy did the window smoke, probably it's better when the other guy did the window smoke, so then your ARPer can come up here, window smoked, can hold short for you, so he can peek this if he wants to, and then you're here, like the one guy from top mid is here and the guy from underground is here, they check connector together, and then what you can do, you can simply throw a flash, and then the guy on short waits for this flash and then tries to clear mini. And another tip that I can give you is, when you're playing the ARP and you're top mid, you need to be very careful about someone sitting here, because, or in general, when you're the player that moves towards this area right here, because when you got the smoke on top mid, it's very likely that someone is trying to peek this, but you will be behind the boxes already, so you need to, obviously the guy who is coming up here needs to be careful. What you can do, you can throw a flash like this, which is really good. But speaking of the ARPer, when the smoke is here, you need to be very careful about someone holding this or holding this. This is very dangerous for you, and sometimes here's an AWP and it's an easy kill for him. So you need to be aware of that. You can jump like this, or what I like to do, I just throw a flash like this, and then I peek this. And then I can peek this. And then I never want to sneak into this peek here. What you can do, you can not like that. See, my preem is horrible right now. I just woke up. So you could fast peek this if you aren't as bad as I am. Oh my gosh. Or what I like to do, you just jump and then you see if he's there, and then you could maybe jump out and then fast peek it. So that's what I like to do. And as I told you, another way is just flashing at close, or you want to flash deep. So, and then as I told you, one of your teammates is going up short. You want to sneak here, because you don't want to give away that you're in ladder room. And then at this time, as soon as this guy, like you're both holding connector, this guy is flashing, then this guy is turning around and going short. And as soon as that happens, this guy is waiting for a reaction if someone pops up here and here. And if not, he can get into connector and get into a good position before the smoke is fading. And now you could sit like here, or you could sit like here, or you could sit like here, which is, I don't like this position. And then you're in really good spots, because you have now someone here and here. And then what you can do, your AWPer can fall back then if he wants to. So you basically made an escort service, so you escorted your two players into like very good positions. And let's say you want to hit A then. What I would recommend to do is, when you want to go A, you let your AWPer fall back, you let him go slope, and you let your B guy go underground and help this guy, so you have 2-2, or you let him go T-spawn as well, so you have 3 guys here, 1 guy in connector and 1 guy in mini. So it's up to you what you want to do. So you could do 2 connector, 1 mini, 2A, or 3A, 1 connector, 1 mini, which I think is the better option. And what you want to do then is, probably you want to smoke off this and maybe fireboxes. And the reason why you don't want to smoke CT is it's really easy to flash, so you can flash it like really deep, and you need to flash like this because any flash that explodes there, see, it's like nothing. So you flash really deep and you want to have 1 flash close, and then your AWPer is just holding CT the whole time. That's his only job. He's looking for the CT guy, and your 2 players are clearing the side, connectors coming up, you check underwood, you have 1 guy coming up connector, and then you're just looking for try kills. And this guy is in a great spot to either do a big flank like this, or to cut off rotations from jungle, or if this window here is still closed, what you can do, need to be careful of someone like pushing here, and then you can go up here and move like this, and so they don't know that you're already out here if this is still closed. And let's say you want to go B, so something you could do, you let your A guy fall back, you let your AWPer fall back, then you have 3 guys going B, and you have 1 guy in mini and 1 guy in connector. The guy in connector is gonna be your lurk, and this guy on short could go, he still has the smoke and the AWPer smoke, he could smoke like that to avoid getting shot in the back, or you just check connector and then you pray that no one is coming. And then, I don't know, could you flash like this? Yeah, but I think this flash is horrible. Just take the duel here, and then you go here and you have 3 of your teammates coming up, and this guy can call rotations and he can quickly flank kitchen, which is a really powerful spot when you communicate it correctly. We just played a game yesterday where it was like a 2v3 situation, and we had one of my teammates were on B, and I was playing this spot right here. And I was sitting here and I told him, okay, they're rotating. And then I waited and I saw someone coming CT here. As soon as I came out of the connector, I saw someone going here. And I hit someone in jungle. And I came up here and I saw the AWPer. This was obviously open. And I saw the AWPer going up there. And I told him, okay, the AWPer is coming. The AWPer is coming short. Care. And then I waited for the guy on CT to go kitchen as well. And then I told him, okay, the AWPer is coming short. And I came up here and 2 guys are standing here and I killed both of them. And then we knew that the last guy wasn't short, and it was easy peasy lemon squeezy round. So this is something you could do. And yeah, I think that's basically it for the mid take and how you guys could do it. I think this is a very good opening for the round. Like talking in like chess terms, I think this is a really good opening, and it puts your players into spots where they can get kills, and they're in a position where they can instantly like make something happen after they kill someone. It's not like when you get a kill like top mid here. Okay, you have a kill. Wow, what was that? What the fuck? You have a kill. And now you can play out the round, obviously, but you're not in a position where you can do something really fast. So when you're here, you're like already very close to jungle. When you get kills here, you're already close to B. So let's say you kill the short guy and you have someone on B, you can easily go B and find the other guy, and then B is open. So that's basically it for the mid take. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. If you guys have any topics that you want me to talk about, just leave it in the comment sections below. And yeah, I think that's it. So see you guys next time. Bye.